Find out more, and you're going to get more from the Hattiesburg Zoo coming up next year in 2023. You may have seen the big announcement yesterday that they are expanding all the fun that can happen there at the zoo. And joining us to tell us a little bit more is Rick Taylor. Hey, Rick.
Hey, how are you doing?
So yesterday had to be an exciting day, releasing the fact that you guys are looking to expand in 2023. It feels like social media, at least, really got excited about the announcement. What was the day like?
No, it was very exciting. We've been working on this quite a while, and we're just thrilled to be able to let the public know and get them excited. The project is scheduled to open by next summer, so we've got a lot to do, but a lot for folks to look forward to.
So it's called the Serengeti Springs, and it looks like, if they're looking over at SuperTalk.tv.com, that it's going to expand, I guess, the splash pad or sort of the water park sort of area of it. So walk us through it, Rick. What are you guys proposing, and how did you come up with this idea? Why did you feel like this was needed at the zoo?
Well, we have the small splash pad, which when we built it, we thought was sufficiently sized. And once we began to realize that it was almost standing room only with all the kids on it, we said we've got to do something. There's obviously more demand here, and there's not enough room. And so in looking at, after we've opened the Africa expansion with giraffes and hyenas, we looked across the creek right there on Hardy Street and said what a perfect spot for the next big addition to the zoo, and that's Serengeti Springs, a water park at Hattiesburg Zoo. And we'll be able to accommodate all those little kids that don't get to run and play as much in the water as they'd like due to space. We're going to make room for that.
So how big is it going to be? Because looking at the mock-ups or the photos of it, it looks like it's going to be pretty big. I mean, it's going to be a huge addition to what you guys already have there. And it won't be where it's at now. It'll be in another location on the zoo's property, right?
That's correct. It's going to be 3.5 acres. And it will be right on Hardy Street. If you come down Hardy Street going east, Camper Park is divided in the middle by Gordon's Creek, and the zoo is all to the east side of Gordon's Creek. Well, now we're going to go on the west side, and we're going to be putting in what's called a Fusion Fortress water park, which is going to have 9 slides and all kind of water play toys and everything. And then we'll have a life floor, which is the zero water level floor that's antimicrobial and kids can fall on it. This will be the one time that the parents can let the kids run around the pool, so to speak. And then for the adults, we know they may not be as frequently sliding down the slides or spraying their kids with water. We're putting in a lazy river with a swim-up concession area so they can relax with their friends. It'll all be enclosed so they can let their kids go out of their sight and play on the apparatus and be safe and have some fun with their friends, and the whole family can just have a great day cooling off in this Mississippi heat.
What a big addition this is going to be. This isn't like just beefing up the water park just a little bit. Like, you guys are really investing in the Hattiesburg Zoo in a really different way. Will it be, once it's completed, Rick, will it be included in the price of admission to the zoo, or will it be an addition to a regular ticket? How will that work?
It will be an additional charge. We're going to craft the ticketing so that you can do a number of things. You can come to the zoo independently. You can come to the water park independently. You can get combo packages, so you can do the zoo one day and the water park the next day if you want to do that. And then, of course, we're going to offer, like we do now, we offer annual passes to the zoo for those folks who just like to come frequently to the zoo. We'll offer the very same thing for the water park and even a combo annual zoo pass and water park pass. So we've got quite a range of options for folks. We hope it'll accommodate everybody who, based on the frequency that they want to come.
We know that construction means good things are coming, but will construction of the Fusion Fortress or the Serengeti Springs disrupt any of the other zoo activities that families can come and do between now and summer of 2023?
Actually, that's the great thing about it. It will not. This is a new area in the park. It's separated from the zoo by Gordon's Creek, and so everyone can enjoy what they love about the zoo now. They won't be impeded in any manner. And then this will be added and incorporated into the whole program once we get to opening.
Well, it's created a lot of buzz. I mean, the Hattiesburg Zoo's had a big week. I mean, you guys had your baby sloth earlier this week, and now you've got the Fusion Fortress. What you got up your sleeve to end out the weekend? What you want to spill, Rick?
Yeah, we've got a lot to compete with ourselves, don't we? I think maybe we'll ride out the rest of the week just relaxing a little bit and gearing up for all the hard work ahead. But you're right, we're so thrilled to add, and not just a baby sloth, but a baby boy sloth, because all our other baby sloths have been baby girls. So we're thrilled to have him as a part of our collection at the zoo, and just want to invite everybody to come out and take a look. He's cute as can be. And for those that don't know, a little earlier, we had a little baby boy, colobus monkey. And he's gotten to that age where he's quite the handful for his mom, and he's bouncing around. So a lot of babies to take a look at along with our regular animals at the zoo.
Well, I'm a big proponent of the Hattiesburg Zoo. I think it's wonderfully built and sort of laid out. It's a great stop for families if they're headed to the Mississippi Gulf Coast, or they're coming up this way, or they're just looking for a fun, from central Mississippi sort of getaway day. We've always had the best time. Whoever decided to put the big anthill in the playground area that you can slide down on the little school trays, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That is so much fun for adults and kids alike. We all, of all the things, I mean, the animals are great, but we look forward to coming to the little anthill there in the playground area. So,
well, we're glad you do. We always laugh about that because it's a little like when you have a 1 or 2 year old, and for Christmas you buy them a present and they like the box better. That's kind of what we look at. Kids just love that hill. So we're glad it's there, and we're glad they enjoy it.
All right, Rick. Well, I appreciate your time here on Good Things. We'll keep an eye on the progress and look forward to having you back 2023 to let us know when Serengeti Springs is up and going. It looks amazing.
Well, thank you, and we will keep you posted as well.
Pretty cool. Always looking for extra places to go and cool off, particularly since it feels like we have a year of summer here in Mississippi. In all honesty, if you haven't put the Hattiesburg Zoo on your bucket list and you've got kids, particularly tweens or under, it's great for the whole family. But if you really got like that young to maybe 10 years old, 12 years old, man, it is a great full day kind of zoo experience for sure. And to know that they're going to put in the lazy river rhino and they're going to have the swim up concessions. I will say one of the things I've always appreciated about the Hattiesburg Zoo is they have adult popsicles and they have adult refreshments, and it's like, you speak my language. I'm here with the kids all day, and it's done responsibly and obviously respectfully, and it really is a great addition.